positionsspel och ja, men alltså bra på väldigt mycket. Alltså framförallt tryggheten.
Ska göra målen?
Ja, precis. Hon gjorde ju väldigt många då i VPS-ligan. Så det borde ju gott. Kanske den snabbaste spelaren som jag stött på. Har en ruskig fart och man tror att hon är uppe i max.
I'm Christen. I was born and raised in California in the greater Los Angeles area. I am a striker and it is my second year as a professional but my first year in the Swedish League. I'm really excited. So far I've had a great time and I think I can learn a lot playing here. It's a whole different ball game than we play back in the States, so there's a lot of room to grow and learn here. Well, I have actually played in Gothenburg before for the Gothia Cup, so I had seen the city when I was 13 and I came with my mom, my dad and my sister, and I knew it was a really nice place to live, and I think that after the WPS folded and I was looking abroad, it really just fit me really well to come here, and I got to talk to some of the administration. They seemed very kind and I heard a lot of positive things about the kind of football that this team plays. There's a lot of culture shock, the climate. I never lived in a city before, and then obviously the language and the culture of Sweden. It's been a lot, but it makes every single day exciting for me. I wake up and I know that there's a lot for me to learn and a lot of new experiences to be had.
So what do you know about your team?
I know that they are coming off a really solid year and that we have a lot of opportunities ahead of us now. We have a couple new players coming in the mix, so we're kind of starting fresh in these games and hopefully we can build towards a really good product. Hi!
Good luck.
Oh, tack så mycket!
I'm Anita Asante. I'm a midfielder / defender. I've been playing a very long time in this position and I've got a lot of experience there, both at club level and national team level.
And now, why do you choose to play for Göteborg FC?
I think, the opportunity arose at a perfect time. I was in the USA for 3 years and the league unfortunately got suspended, and I was looking for another solid playing option, and Gothenburg jumped at the chance, and I was happy to jump on board.
I went back in April to Florida and I was there for a pre-Olympic training camp with the U.S. women's national team. It was my very first camp, my very first call-up, and it was a great week of training. I was only there for a little bit of time because I had 2 games in Allsvenskan sandwiched on the edge of the camp, but still I got to be in a great training environment for 6 or 7 days, and it was really fun.
And what's happening to you about the Olympic game?
I don't know. I got called back into camp. They have another training camp in May, and I'm trying to find the dates that I can leave to go back. It's hard because we're in season, and they're going to announce the roster in the end of May, and then in June the team actually comes to Sweden. So if I could be a part of that 22 players, I would actually get to be playing in Sweden, which would be kind of cool.
And then you come back to Sweden.
Yes.
And get out the plane and play against Örebro, and 2 goals.
Yes, so it was 24 hours I was traveling for, and then I was here for a night, and first thing up in the morning, gone for the game, and I was really tired, but at the same time there's a lot of adrenaline and I was excited to be back, and I think that the team played really well and a lot of confidence and a lot of patience, and I think that was the best game we've had since I've been here. So it was really fun and there was a lot of adrenaline going on. So.
Har inhoppen känns bra?
Ja, alltså till och från. Det beror ju alltid på hur matchbilden ser ut när man kommer in och vad man kan åstadkomma på tiden man får också. Men vi är väl väldigt nöjda med att vinna mot Jitex i alla fall.
Sen är det så att du gillar lite grann det här med att... Christen, what can you say about your next team going to meet here on Valhalla PTO?
PTO is a great opponent. We played them the second game of the season, and we played them away. It was a tough game, and we had to break the game after a 1-1 tie. We ended up coming through, and obviously we hope to do the same here on our home pitch.
You scored once against them.
Yeah, I think I scored off a long ball from Katrine. It was a really good ball and scored with my head.
And do you think it's going to be easier to beat them here on Valhalla?
Yes and no. I think that our team plays really well on our home field, but at the same time, playing a team the second time is always a little bit tougher. They're a little bit more familiar with us, but we have some changes in the lineup, and I think that will give us an edge.
I laget.
Ser du utvecklingspotential ytterligare då i det här gänget?
Ja, det har kommit till några amerikanska spelare här som har hög potential, så att det känns så.
Amerikanskarna som du pratade om, hur stor chans bedömer du att de...
Nu är det dags för Kristianstad, det kommer bli en tuff match. De har ju många isländskor där på planen, men vi ska ju köra järnet i alla fall.
Det är ju lite speciellt med Kristianstad, det är mycket isländskt blod i det laget och det gäller att verkligen försöka komma nära dem för att lära känna dem.
Well, we came here today to prepare for our match on Saturday against Kristianstad, and they have quite a few Icelandic players, so we came here to, really understand our opponent and get to know these Icelandic horses.
And how do you think it was?
It was a great time, and I think we learned a lot, and we're ready for our big match.
What's the most difficult, to score against them or ride horses?
Ooh, I guess you'll have to ask me that on Sunday.
What do you know about the team Kristianstad?
We played against them twice already this year. We have split games, 1 win and 1 loss. And I think that they're a really good soccer team. They play good soccer through their midfield. And the games kind of went opposite. When we were away, they really had the best of us. And when we played them home a couple weeks ago in the Svenska Cupen, we got the best of them. So we're hoping, since we're back at our home field this Saturday, that we can play a quality game again against them.
Det är inga tankar på Champions League än så länge, utan det är den här matchen som gäller nu. Och vi vet att den kommer bli tuff och vi vet att de vill ha revansch. Och vi är inte sugna på att ge dem revansch. Konstgräs.
Det syntes lite grann på det här nu att du hade ju lite ridvana här, syntes på det i tölten och galoppen.
Ja, lite granna ändå faktiskt.
Hur mycket har du ridit innan?
Jag har ridit lite i ridskola och så har jag ridit både i Pakistan en vända, och då kunde man låna en häst så och gå ut och rida lite som man ville. Så att, jag har alltid varit rätt bra på att sitta kvar. Sen
Christen, how is it to be nominating for Best Forward?
It's a huge honor to be nominated for the best forward alongside such quality players. I'm humbled. Anja Mittag, Ramona Bachmann, and Lotta Helin are excellent footballers, so it's a huge honor.
What's your chance to take the prize?
You never know. So we have 2 more games left in the season, and our team's trying to get 2 more wins. I hope to help them out, and then we'll see.
And have improved already in a short time. And I'm really excited about the future and hope to continue growing.
What was the biggest adventure so far here in Sweden, I think?
Definitely Champions League. Champions League, I mean, the first 2 games of Champions League is...
We're really excited. Our last game of the season, they were a quality opponent, and we're going into the game 1-1, so we have to come through at our home stadium, and we're all looking forward to that opportunity. They're a really good team. They like to play through their midfield, and I think we learned a little bit about how to be organized, when to pressure, and I think that playing on our home turf is going to be a huge advantage for us.
Do you think you're going to manage to go to the quarterfinal?
That's the plan, I think so.
Göteborg is right now still in Champions League. Något som visar sig rätt omgående i matchen. 12 minuter på klockan när Christen Press hittade in med en boll till Olivia Skog. Inget mål för Olivia där, men det skulle komma fler chanser. För 8 minuter senare så kom utdelningen också för hallänningen. Här på nytt pass från Christen Press som hittar henne, och nu misslyckades hon inte med sin avsikt. 1-0 till Kopparbergs Göteborg FC, hur rättvist som helst. Skogs första Champions League-mål någonsin. I den andra halvleken hände inte speciellt mycket mer förutom att Göteborg gjorde ett mål till. Den här gången så var det Christen Press som i den 69:e matchminuten sätter en målvaktsretur efter jätteskott av Anita Asante. Så 3-0 till Göteborg FC och glada miner förstås efteråt. Christen Press på topp då, utstuderat. Och det fungerar ju bra, samspelet er emellan.
Jo, vi känner varandra väldigt bra och fungerar väldigt bra på planen också. Så.
Vilket av målen var du mest nöjd med?
Det första.
För att?
Nej, det var så bra från första början och ett långskott i bortre, det var alltid gött.
Totalt 4-0 då på det här laget. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
A great game, and can you tell us about how was it out there?
You know, a final for us was all about heart. We have been growing as a team over the last half of the season, and to win a game in this kind of environment against such a quality team, it's all about effort and heart. And today we really fought for it. We were up 1-0. They scored, and then to come back and win in overtime just shows huge heart and character, and we're all really proud.
What do you think when it's going to be overtime?
You know, we just thought we had to fight for it, and you know it was going to be close, and they were playing really good soccer. So we just thought if we fight harder, you know, hopefully we're going to get an opportunity. Torbjörn said, "You're going to have a chance, and you know we're going to win this game." So we all really believed we could do it.
One score for you, 1-0, and then the penalty.
Yeah, it was a little crazy.
That?
It was crazy, but we knew when Mari stepped up to take it that it was a for sure goal because she's very confident when she takes penalties.
So how is it to be a champion?
It's great. Nothing's better than gold.
Malin Sjöberg skiner som en sol efter att ha avgjort den här matchen på straff. Hur var det att kliva fram på 11-meterspunkten?
Ja, jag tycker det är en sån rolig situation. Jag älskar att det gick verkligen bra och jag lyckades plocka ner henne så som jag ville. Men hon är, alltså man kan aldrig slappna av henne. Hon är så jäkla skicklig och duktig och svår att ta bollen av. Så att, ja, det är en fight.
Hur är det då att kunna vinna en cup andra året i rad?
Ja, alltså det är svårförklarat den här känslan. Man blir så glad. Du såg oss hoppa och skrika och liksom i och med att
Om vi tar det från början så var det 1-0 i 9:e minuten, Christen Press. Hur gick tankarna där när du såg henne springa igenom?
Ja, men jag vet att hon gör sådana rider. Det man bara njuter. Och som glädje. Och när man får det första målet, det ger en...
Yeah, I have to give credit to them because they kept coming back at us every time we had a little bit of a breather of a lead. They came back even harder, and the last 2 minutes of the game were too exciting for my taste. But you know, we owe a lot to our keeper Christen for coming up with a lot of great saves. That's the plan. I think that we worked really hard all season, and we have a really good foundation. We have a long way to go if we're going to run for Champions League, but I think that we're an ambitious group, and we're planning to put in the work to do that.
Christen, congratulations to the victory against Göring.
Thank you.
Why do you think that you won the game?
Well, this was a lot tighter game than we anticipated. Every time that we took control of the game and got a little bit of a lead, they came back right at us. And so I think it took a lot of heart and discipline for us to come through in the end.
A quick goal from you, 1-0, and then 2-0, your assist to Olivia. Almost we thought, oh, this is going to be an easy game, but it wasn't.
Yeah, we had a string where we could have gone up by a lot more goals, but you know they were a great team, and every time we came at them, they came back at us, and so they kept us on our toes the whole game.
So what can you say about the last 3 minutes?
It was a little bit too exciting for my taste. Christen, our keeper, was phenomenal, as always, our unsung hero. She kept us in the game, made 4 saves in the last minute, and that's why we're through to the next round.
Your last goal was really nice. Can you tell us about it? Do you remember it?
Yeah, sometimes it's a blur, but I think that the last defender was kind of faced one way, so I kind of cut it to my left foot and then used the outside of my right foot to put it away on a breakaway.
What do you think about the next round?
We're really excited for it. I think that this is the end of the year, so it's a little bit weird to have a break, and I think when we get back together, we're going to start building from this foundation we set at the end of the year.
So Christen Press will play in Göteborg next year.
That's the plan. I agree. I think it was a really tough match for us with the conditions, the rain, the pitch. So I think that, we really had to work to get some goals in the back of the net and to keep the result the way we did. I think that these are the types of games we have to get used to. If we're going to advance in this tournament, it's really important for us to be able to adapt to new conditions and adapt our style of play to be able to win all of our games. Well, I felt that they did have a couple chances, maybe not clear chances on goal, but they played a great game, and they were attacking us for the majority of the game. So credit to them. They played great in their away leg and in their home game, and they made it really challenging for us. That's the plan. I think this team has been here just to win Champions League, just to make a run at Champions League. So we know it's going to be hard every step of the way. The first round was a killer, It wasn't easy at all. So we're just going to get harder from here, and it's going to be a big grind. We have to grind it out.